Hi, I'm Glenyce Hughes, and I get to facilitate people in creating their dreams come true. How did I get so lucky? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, I got a haircut. Now, of course, if you don't watch these videos in order, that won't make any sense to you whatsoever, but I've had what we might call corona hair for a while now, and I've had to get really creative with it, including cutting it. So I'll tell you what, my new hairdresser is a magician that she could work around the damage that I did, but she did a freaking fabulous job. So I actually want to talk about hairdressing, but not actually hairdressing. One of the things, so for about 20 years plus, maybe, I had a hairdresser in Vermilion, which is the town we lived near for that many years. And her and I are really great friends, and so it's quite a treat to go see her every month and visit and catch up. And often we would go, we'd time it so we would go for a meal afterwards, and it was just amazing. So I moved up to this part of the province, which is near Edmonton, Alberta, about 3 years ago, and I've had a really difficult time finding a hairdresser that I like. And what I realized yesterday, just yesterday, 3 years later, is that I've been looking for someone like my friend Connie. That's who I've been looking for. I basically go into every hair appointment and look through the lens of, is this Connie? Which, of course it's not Connie. Of course it's not. But it wasn't until I was sitting in the gal's chair yesterday that I realized that, because she's not Connie. And if I'm looking for her to be Connie, I'm going to be disappointed, which guess what? I was. Literally, I have not in 3 years found a hairdresser that I'm happy with until yesterday. And it had nothing to do with the hairdresser, although, I mean, she's freaking magical. Like, she can cut hair. And I have very fine hair and not a lot of it. So she's anyway, I'll stop talking about her. But it was because I was looking through that lens. And what we call them in Access Consciousness is the DJCCs, pissers, and RJs. Decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations, projections, rejections, expectations, separations, refined judgments. I'm not sure if I said them all, but it's that energy. So I often, when I'm facilitating foundation and classes and stuff, I talk about them being blinders. So I walked into every hair appointment with, this has got to be Connie. This has got to be Connie. And it was never, which meant I was disappointed. So yesterday, as I'm sitting in her chair, and I just realized it, like it just popped in, that I was looking through the Connie lens. It sounds so funny to me. But to me, it's a huge piece. For any area in your life, if you are looking through any lens whatsoever, you're setting yourself up to be disappointed. You're setting yourself up to be mad. You're setting yourself up to be judgy, like all the things. Instead, the moment I took those down, oh my gosh, the freedom. She got to be her, which is a gift because she's a gift. I mean, Connie's a gift too, but we don't need more than one. Well, anyway, but like really look at where you're doing that, and where are you doing that to yourself? Where have you decided that you need to be a certain way, or you have to act a certain way, or look a certain way, or all the DJCCs, pissers, and RJs? Decisions, judgments, conclusions, computations, projections, rejections, expectations, separations, refined judgments. All of those is what puts the blinders on. All of those are what stops us from what is actually possible for us. Imagine if you took the blinders off around money. Wow. Right, wrong, good, bad, all night, fun, buck, shorts, boys, and beyonds, right? Because if we look at every, if we look at our bank account from the same energy every day, like there's never enough, it's always hard, it's always empty, whatever, like if we do that, it's a huge limitation rather than all the DJCCs, pissers, RJs I have about my money, or money in general, whatever you want to do, destroy and uncreate them all, right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, beyonds. Now we can actually be aware of all of the possibilities. We can be aware of what we could be creating. Yeah, right? So, may I suggest that if you see a new hairdresser, you do not look through the lens of what you have had in the past, if you've loved who you've had. And even if you didn't, don't look through the lens. Be open to the possibility. Be open to the possibility. And constantly clearing the DJCCs, pissers, and RJs so that you can choose and create and actualize everything you desire. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I am so grateful for you. Have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.